Welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. We're going to do the pre-market news here. Don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice, and please do your own research. So, pre-market news. Well, let's start out with yesterday a little bit. We had a high of 271.44, a low of 263.76, and we closed at 265.28 in Tesla. However, pre-market, we were up at 276.15, so that took out our 276 number up above. So keep that in mind. That was fun. Okay, so what do we got going here in the news? Well, tomorrow at 2 p.m., Fed Chair Powell will be speaking and telling us if he's going to raise our interest rates again. Grandpa really doesn't know for sure if he's going to. If he does, we'll probably see 209 before it's over. But if he doesn't, we're going to get a bounce, and a big one. So I just don't know. A lot of them are saying, different people I watch at least are thinking that he's not going to raise this time. He's going to put it off some. I sure hope he doesn't. I think our country's been beat up enough for now. But then let's see. You probably noticed a huge spike in fuel prices very quickly this last week. And I know my grandma wasn't happy. She mentioned it several times, how high fuel had gone just overnight. And I have a son-in-law that owns a gas company and gas stations, and he told Grandma that it was the largest jump in one day that he's ever seen in all the time they've been in business, and that's quite a while. So one day jump, but he said what he attributed it to was the refinery. The refineries switched over to wintertime fuel, and so it was a glitch in the refinery that caused the jump, and that it should come down here. But the thing that we have going on is, the Fed chairman, they look at these numbers, and even though it was a quick bounce up in the fuel prices, it affects our inflation numbers and makes it look bad, like we have more inflation. And so, I just don't, nobody knows for sure. Well, there are people that know what he's going to do, and I'll tell you who they are. The market makers, I'll guarantee you know exactly what Powell's going to do on Wednesday. And let's see, what other news do we have? There's other news. Now, Grandpa, what a news guy, just doesn't even know what news is prevalent for this here marketing stuff. But there is other news. If I could, the auto strike, that's what it was. And I forgot to write it down on my paper. And Grandma got me an ink pen that actually works. She brought it to me yesterday. I've been struggling for 4 days with a bad ink pen, and Grandpa can hardly write the way it is. Now I got a good ink pen, so watch out now. And I feel better today too, by the way. I'm not over this stuff, and it'll probably get worse before it gets better, but But anyway, what was I talking about? Auto strike. Yeah, you got the big three. They're on strike against them. My understanding is that Tesla pays approximately $50 an hour to their workers, line workers, or whatever, and that the big three are currently paying $64. They offered them a 21% raise, and they turned it down flat. I've heard that they want upwards of 40% raise, which is, going to be pretty hard on those guys because they're already losing money on every electric vehicle they make. It's not like Tesla where the guy actually makes money. So I thought you'd find that interesting. I'm afraid this striking, and it's not good for our country. I mean, it's every one of the auto workers, there's 7 other guys that will lose their job if they keep this garbage up. So I'm hoping they settle, and I hope they settle it soon. But Tesla, I believe it's actually, it's a catch-22 because these guys, these big three, they're all wanting to use Elon's charging stations with their electric vehicles, and Elon wants them to do well. I really think so. Grandpa wants you to do well. I want Grandma to do well too. But anyway, I kind of like Elon. He might not be perfect, but he's Elon. So hey, you know what? Let's that's the news by Grandpa. I might start doing a news channel pre-market. I mean, a lot of times I'm up at 4 in the morning anyway watching these Chinese guys trade Tesla. So what did these Chinese guys do today? Oh boy, they know how to do candles. Well, it's Chinese, but I use Japanese candles, I like the reverse engulfing system is what I use. And I have yet to, I can't find anybody that does it the way Grandpa does it. Grandpa isn't quite normal. I hate to tell you that. Don't tell my grandkids. They think Grandpa is pretty good. But anyway, let's see. So at the close of pre-market last night, we were right at 265 with Tesla, and in pre-market prior, right up to 7 a.m. Let's see, time. Well, at 5:30 a.m., they brought us up to, I can't even get it on here, it's so high. Oh, boy, did they go up. Ooh. Oh, now Murphy's getting excited. Okay, 266, right around 266.85 pre-market. So they bounced us straight up. And then, of course, at 7, when our guys got to start trading mostly, then we've dipped back down here to 266.24-25 area, 260, and we're either making a bear flag here in this 5-minute chart, or we're gonna go down a little bit here. I don't know. It's probably gonna stabilize around somewhere around the 266.5, 266 area before the open. But I don't know. This thing is looking pretty strong. I think they might turn this bus back up. So let's have fun here. We're going to look at the 15-minute chart. Grandpa's 15-minute chart's up now. Oh boy. Ooh. This is exciting. I used to have an uncle and he did that a lot. Ooh. And I kind of enjoyed it, so I'm doing it now too. Let's see. 15-minute chart. We're moving sideways, really, pre-market, but it had a little bit of a sideways downward signal. Now we're going to do the 30-minute chart. Oh boy, we had a buy signal, and right now we've got a excuse me, indecision candle and the start of hard to tell. It looks to me like we're heading up in that 30-minute candle. I kind of like that. Okay. Oh boy. Ooh, this is getting good. Hourly candle, Japanese candles engulfing. Yeah, we're going up. Hourly candle. That's usually good for about $5, $7, sometimes $10. We already got $1 of it, but she's let's see what it 65, and if we only got 5, we'd be up to 270. We got 10, we'd be up to 275. So we might be off to the races here early on in the day here. That'd be okay with Grandpa. I like that. Let's look at the 4-hour. Now, 4-hour isn't one of Grandpa's favorite charts, but we look at it anyway because it can be helpful. Currently, well, we were going straight down with that 4-hour chart, but as of late, but she has all the indications of turning. If this 4-hour candle that we're into here is got a ways to go before it finishes it, and if that thing is green, which I don't know yet, but it looks like it's very likely going to be, we'll have a slight reversal heading up. Now, in candle charts, if you're at the top and you get your reversal signal, or at the bottom and you get your reversal signal, that's way more prevalent. Where we're at right now, excuse me, is kind of no man's land. And so the signal oftentimes can be just a bull flag or a bear flag, even in the 4-hour, So but that 4-hour candle can move you. Oh man, alive! It can move you quite a bit. I mean, you're talking $15, $20 in a good 4-hour candle if it wants to do it. So you just don't know. Well, let's look at the daily candle. Oh, the daily candles are so pretty. I really like daily candles. All right, we went up in the daily candles. Then we went sideways and did a little bit of a bear flag. And then we went up. And yesterday we went down. As you all know, we went down yesterday and made a red candle. But, excuse me, that could be just a reversal. Or a bear flag, and if this candle today is green or sideways, kind of, we could be off to the races. And in the weekly, we still have a buy signal, and the week doesn't end till Friday for that candle that's coming out now, but it's still green, so we still have a buy signal in that weekly. Way too early to tell. It's a slow bust, but that thing will move you. That thing can move you $150, $200. But inside one candle, it can retrace downward or upward up to $40 just inside one candle. So, it's a tough game to play, that candle. But I really enjoy it. My favorite is the daily. I like to really look at the daily. Okay, I'm going to close this thing out, or it's getting too long. God bless you, and I'll see you at 11 unless I see something to alert. If Grandpa gets alert, it'll be alert. Yeah, I got to shut down here. Okay, God bless you, and we'll see you at 11 a.m. unless I do an alert. Bye-bye.